right. Animal Anatomy VR from Virtual Medicine. It's the same developers that made Human Anatomy. I'm gonna start here as I normally do. Okay. Locomotion. Okay. It's on my right stick for some reason instead of my left stick. Don't know why. Let's start there. Okay.
Welcome to the interactive tutorial. In a few steps, we will introduce you to the basic principles of our application. You can skip or finish the tutorial at any time and come back to it later. We hope you will enjoy our app and that it will help you explore the anatomy models. Approach the anatomy model. Use the locomotion control to move around the room. Point the controller in the direction you want to. Pull the skull out of the anatomy model. Point the controller at the skull. Press and hold grab control when the structure is highlighted. Return the skull to its place in the anatomy model. Point the controller at the skull. Press. Pull at least 3 bones from the anatomy model. Point the controller at the model. Press and hold grab control when the structure is highlighted. Return the given structures to their original location using the step back function. Press the undo control briefly to return the structure to its original location. Repeat the action until you have returned all structures to their original location. Pull the skull out of the anatomy model. Point the controller at the Increase the size of the skull. Grab the skull with one controller by pressing and holding grab control, then aim at it with the other controller and also press and hold grab control.
Ooh,
Return the skull to its place in the anatomy model.
that's cool.
Open hand menu. Press the menu control. Turn on the info panel. Find the info panel button in the hand menu, point to it with the Point the controller at several structures. Keep pointing at a given structure until its name is displayed. A detailed description of the highlighted structure is displayed on the info panel.
Is there? Point the controller at several structures. Keep pointing a given structure until its name is displayed. Okay, keep pointing at it. Okay, don't click on it. Just keep pointing at it.
Click on the cat button in the models section of hand menu to view the cat models.
Meow.
Close hand menu. Press the menu control. Grab the skull and place it in space. Some objects are connected and are called multi-objects. These objects have the label multi-object under the label. Click on the arrow next to the merged button and explore the 3 objects on the skull model.
Oh.
Move the tutorial panel. Point at the header of the tutorial panel, white part of the panel. Pin the tutorial panel in the space. By default, all panels are set to follow you in the optimal position near you. However, move the pinned tutorial panel. Point to the header of the tutorial panel and press and hold select control to grab it. Open hand menu. The hand menu is a virtual menu. Move the hand menu. Point and grab the header of the section title model. Pin the hand menu in the space. Press the pin button, top. Switch to Tools section. To open the entire Tools menu, press the Open Tools. Switch back to Models section. Press the Open Models button in the hand menu.
Okay.
Rotate the model. Use manipulation control until you see the Rotate the model. Use manipulation control until you see the right side of the model. You can also rotate. Move the body using the arrows beneath it. Point the controller at the arrows beneath the body, press and hold grab control, and pull the controller in the desired direction to move the body.
Edit. Oh, the whole thing.
Move the model higher. Use manipulation control to move model higher. You can also higher the model using the double grab gesture. Move the model lower. Use manipulation control to move model lower. You can also lower the model using the double grab gesture. Point the controllers away from the models, press grab control on both controllers simultaneously, and move both controllers downward.
Okay, let's try that again. Point the controllers away from the model. Press control on both controllers simultaneously. I don't think that's working. Lower model using double grab gesture. Point the controllers away from the models. Press grab. Oh yeah, it is working. Okay. Move the model lower. But not spread apart like this. You have to be in the same direction, and then that works.
Change size of the model. Point the controllers away from the models, press grab control on both controllers simultaneously, and move them apart to scale up the models.
All right.
Turn on the muscular system. Use the system buttons on hand menu to add and remove different systems.
Whoa.
Remove 4 layers from the muscular system. Some systems can be layered. Point the controller at the small minus button within the muscular system button and press select control repeatedly. Show again all the layers of the muscular system that you have hidden. Point the controller at the small plus button. Turn on the hide function. In the hand menu, point to the hide button and confirm by pressing select control.
Sorry, in the hand menu, point to the hide button. What did I hide?
Hide at least 5 structures from the anatomy model. With the hide function on, point the controller at an anatomical structure and confirm by pressing select control. Display the hidden structures using the step back function. Press the undo control briefly to unhide hidden. Turn off the muscular system. Use the system buttons on hand menu to add and remove different systems. Point the controller.
Okay.
Turn on the ant mode function. In the hand menu, point to the ant mode button and confirm by pressing select control.
Whoa.
Move to the
huge.
marked place in front of the anatomy model. Use the locomotion control to move around the room.
Thing is huge.
Point the controller in the direction you want to go and point the controller at 5 structures. Keep pointing at a given structure until its name appears. Move to the indicated location inside the anatomy model. Use the locomotion control to move around the room. Turn on the hide function. In the hand menu, point to the hide button and hide at least 5 structures from the anatomy model. With the hide function on, point the controller at an anatomical structure and confirm by pressing select control. Show all the structures you have hidden. Press the undo control briefly to step backwards. Turn off the ant mode function. In the hand menu, point to the ant mode button and confirm by pressing select.
Whoa. So that's all of the tutorial. I think it's kind of the same thing as the first one. Let's see what this says. Okay. So turning is not on the stick at all because this controls the dog or the cat. You do have snap turns on this, or you can rotate yourself, and you have locomotion on the right stick. All right, let's try this. Select a structure. So that's the information panel thing. That's what it's on. So it's really not a game. This is not a game. Neither was the last one that was with humans, either a male or female. This is about learning about cats and dogs, specifically. Um, Lots of tools. So interesting. You can also change male, female between them. Um, so instead of like crouching or whatever, I can, because I learned. Maybe when this thing is off. Hmm. There's reprojection. So it looks good, but when you're doing this, there's reprojection. When you move with the head, it's harder to see, but if you do this, you can see ghosting. Can I go in that other room? Return to the environment. Okay, you can't leave this circle. This might be a little bit more limited than the other game. The other app, I should say. But I was able to... Okay, so not in this space. Your pointers have to be pointing outside, like over there somewhere, and then you can lift and make bigger. Obviously, you can see everywhere. And learning-wise, muscles. These are tissues. So I think ligaments and stuff like that. That's fur. Yay, cool. Whoa, needs organs. Hello. Now you're a cat. I think I added whiskers by doing something. Let's see which one I did. To add the whiskers. No, maybe I just misunderstood. Muscles added the tongue down there. Okay, let's take a look another way. Without the skins, without the muscles, without that. Just look at just the blood simple system. Arteries, veins, turn those off. You can look at just the nervous system. Orbital fat. And if you want to learn more, you just do this. Point at the thing, read it. Put that right there. So let's take that off. Let's look at the brain. In order to look at the brain, we probably... Alright, in order to look at the brain, where's the hide tool? So you can leave this there, but remove the top part. And what is this tool? I guess we can choose the cut. That's interesting, the way that tool works. I mean, this is an educational tool. Do ant mode. I'll end up with a huge cat because I become small. Still want to hide that. Let's go inside the brain. What is that? Can't pronounce it, but relay center helping the process between different areas plays a key role in controlling things like body temperature, hunger. Oh, I need to be careful that I'm pointing away from, not some other part. Oh, on either hand. Okay. Oh, that was a whole bunch of stuff. I remember that, so I'm gonna bring that back. I think we can grab it. No, not in ant mode. So I'm gonna exit ant mode. Gonna remove that, remove that. I think I can grab it. Oh, I see why. Turn that off. Turn the hide mode off, and then you can grab it. I might have been able to do it in that other mode. Alright, so now let's take a look at dog. Let's put some, no. Lymphatic. So much I don't know. There you go. That's what I was trying to do. If I add the muscles, I keep wanting to fly like it's a walkabout or something. See all the detail. All right, well, I'm not a student of this stuff, but I think if somebody is, this is a pretty good app. Highlight. Different tools to highlight. Markings. Interesting. Brush size, colors, okay. Draw. How do I do that though? Track with objects is now enabled. Select the corresponding mode. Oh, I'm drawing right here. I can draw in space. Hold on. Alright. So, and it's in 3D. That part is cool. Little 3D drawings. I'm assuming you can pretty much draw whatever you want in here with that tool. Alright, one more thing. Let's do this. Select correct name of highlighted structure. Okay, so you can see the highlighted structure is a nail thing over there. It is the right hind paw. I think that's the answer. Select correct name of highlighted structure. It's in the tailbone. I don't think it's anything right or left. I'm gonna go with that. Select correct name of highlighted structure. I don't know. It's above the nose. Oral, nasal region. I'm gonna call it that. Oh, there's time left. Select correct name of the highlighted structure. That's the throat. Diaphragm. It's gotta be this. No? Okay. That is lateral region of neck. That is on the left. Okay. Name of the highlighted structure. It's a piece of the tail. Not seventh. I don't know. I'm gonna go with that. Okay. I had a score of 5. Good. Anything else in here? Applications, dark scene, quick settings. Okay. What are the other options? Teleport, locomotion, teleport. So if it's on teleport, then I move like this. And then it's like Vegas Infinite, where you can choose the direction at the end of your teleport. That might be better for this game, but I still prefer this. Okay. I think that's it.